Income and price regulation policies in economic management. Income and price regulation policies play a crucial role in economic management, aiming to achieve various socioeconomic objectives, such as controlling inflation, ensuring fair income distribution, and promoting economic stability. This paper provides a comprehensive analysis of income and price regulation policies, examining their objectives, implementation methods, and impacts on the economy. Drawing upon theoretical frameworks and empirical evidence, the paper evaluates the effectiveness of these policies in achieving their intended goals and discusses their implications for economic management. Introduction. Income and price regulation policies are essential tools in economic management, employed by governments to influence income distribution, control inflation, and maintain economic stability. This paper aims to delve into the intricacies of these policies, exploring their objectives, mechanisms, and outcomes within the broader context of economic management. Objectives of income and price regulation policies. Income and price regulation policies serve multiple objectives, including controlling inflationary pressures, ensuring fair income distribution, promoting economic growth and stability, mitigating market failures. This section provides an in-depth analysis of each objective, highlighting its significance in economic management. Mechanisms of income and price regulation. Various mechanisms are employed to implement income and price regulation policies, such as wage controls, price ceilings, floors, tax incentives, disincentives, subsidies, regulatory measures. This section examines the effectiveness of each mechanism in achieving the desired policy outcomes and discusses their strengths and limitations. Impacts of income and price regulation policies. The impacts of income and price regulation policies can be far-reaching and multifaceted, affecting various stakeholders and sectors of the economy. This section evaluates the economic, social, and political impacts of these policies, considering factors such as efficiency, equity, and market dynamics. Case studies and empirical evidence. Drawing upon real-world examples and empirical studies, this section provides case studies to illustrate the application and outcomes of income and price regulation policies in different contexts. Case studies may include instances of successful policy implementation, as well as instances where policies led to unintended consequences or inefficiencies. Challenges and controversies. Despite their potential benefits, income and price regulation policies face several challenges and controversies. This section discusses common challenges such as administrative costs, market distortions, and policy ineffectiveness, as well as controversies surrounding the role of government intervention in market dynamics. Policy recommendations and future directions. Based on the analysis conducted, this section offers policy recommendations for enhancing the effectiveness of income and price regulation policies in economic management. Additionally, it outlines potential areas for future research and policy development to address emerging challenges and opportunities in the field. Conclusion. In conclusion, income and price regulation policies play a vital role in economic management, serving diverse objectives and employing various mechanisms to influence market dynamics. While these policies have the potential to promote economic stability and social welfare, their implementation requires careful consideration of context-specific factors and continuous evaluation to ensure optimal outcomes. Extension income policy is not just wage policy, because income policy includes not only wages from employment, but also income from household or land, profits, dividends, social benefits, pensions, allowances, other sale and lease of property, awards, compensations. Income policy is linked to price policy because rising prices, employees demand wage increases, employers want to increase profits to stabilize real incomes, rising wages, rising costs, rising prices. Objectives of income policy. Wage control. This is too narrow, according to the author. Income regulation. Price regulation, limiting overall demand, full employment. From most important to least important. Combating inflation. Increasing economic competitiveness. Ensuring fair income distribution. Reducing spatial income disparities, improving the wage system to increase productivity, combating unemployment. Methods of implementing income policy. Monitoring decisions regarding price and wage changes, a very weak method, we find out after the fact. Recommendations. We establish norms, tax incentives for entities maintaining prices and wages at a certain level, sanctions for increasing prices and wages, a tax based method, limiting the growth of prices and wages in a company where we exceed the norms. They can exceed them, but then they must pay a tax on profits, which is a multiple of the excess of wage growth over the recommendation. A combination of sanctions and incentives, income control, fines, sanctions, e.g., revocation of concessions, or even imprisonment for exceeding the state of prices and wages.